Hey everyone, Nuno here, and welcome to Volens City. So, on today's episode, I want to focus a little bit on building a highway interchange. It's not gonna be easy because I'm really bad doing it, but we're gonna try to do such thing. And we're gonna have inspiration from another YouTuber that has an amazing tutorial about interchanges. I mean, a couple of them, to be honest. If we have time, we also are going to build a new district and maybe fix some zones or commercial zones that we have around here on Autumn, for instance, that I'm not entirely happy with. I mean, looking in the first person view, it's okay, but looking at here, I really don't like these tall buildings in a region that has a library, which is a kind of not so high building, and for that we're going to be using Rico. We don't have any asset on Rico, to be honest, but if we go to settings, we are able to add some of these and by the way, we can add some of these vanilla buildings basically into the Rico settings, and that's something that I think it's quite interesting, to be honest. And then we can use realistic population to just kind of figure out how many jobs a place should have. The good thing about this is it tells you the amount of floors, and you can then try to use the values eventually. Starting with the highway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to connect something through here so that I can bring the highway through this part around here, and eventually we could even connect it through here later on, so it would have a better connection. And the good thing about that is that we're going to provide another highway connection to our current city districts, and we can build another highway connection through here that will definitely allow us to build and move our industries through from Myrtle, for instance, that is very close to our citizens, to a area that I believe it's going to be a bit more easier to use, and probably around here somewhere we can build that big industrial area, also because we have then access to the sea and we can export, and then we will also have access to trains and we can easily export the contents. Now we have issues with our electricity budget. I think we can increase it to 120%. I think 20% will be more than enough, and it will fix all these issues with electricity. There you go. Perfect. So the way I want to do this is, like I said, there's a YouTuber I saw a couple of videos, and I'm going to try to follow his tutorial about a double trumpet. I'm talking about YUMBL. He has amazing videos about these kind of tutorials, so I'm going to leave a link down below in the description if you want to check it out. And I'm going to try to follow it. Like I said, I'm really bad building interchanges and stuff like that, so I'm not sure it's going to look good, but at least I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to speed run because I'm also not very good doing all this commenting while building stuff or very complex stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys after I finish it. Now, this may take a while. I'm pretty much sure it's going to take a while, but at least I'm going to try it. So yeah, let's see what happens to here. All right, here we go. Very simple, well, not simple, very complex interchange, but I think it's kind of okay, looks good, and it works. So you have whoever's coming here can go here, can go there easily, and it shouldn't be much of a problem, to be honest. And I think, let's just check if everything is right as it should go. So if you're coming here and you want to go this way, you would go here and you would connect through here and go that way. If you want to go that way, you'll go here, go forward, and then you go exactly that way over there. And the same thing happens on the other way. If you want to go there, you go this way, you can go there. Yeah, it's working perfectly. I just follow it, kind of. So this interchange in here, it's quite bigger, and it goes and gives us access to this area. I just placed it a roundabout in here just in case, because we're not building anything at the moment through here, and therefore eventually later on I think we're gonna move it around here and play around with that. Yeah, so that's kind of it. It took me quite a long time, to be honest. Let me just check, 1 hour exactly to just record building this interchange, and I just hope that you guys did enjoy that fast, you know. Oh, I did forget we have some trees around here that I need to erase them. Now that we have the highway built, I think it's time for us to think about how to build a different district. Now I want to use European style suburbia district, which we have from the base game. I mean, I installed a mod that allows us to see the teams, but basically we have European suburbia on. It's a DLC pack, so you guys can get it also. It's not free, but it's not very expensive either, and it kind of has really nice houses. So I think I want to build something around here. Now I have to be careful with trees. As you guys can see, these magnolia gardens are completely on fire. I think we could go with a smoke distribution for every single element of the city. No, not every single one. I think we should go to very specific ones. For instance, Magnolia, and let's just go, Magnolia Fields should have a smoke detector for some reason. Yeah, we don't want, these are greenhouses. They're surrounded by trees. I think it's a good policy. Should have done that sooner. So we have the Sunset Complex for ore industry. We have a lot of demand for residential, and we have, I think, all these area in here could be a really cool district. So we are going to have, probably we're going to build our biggest district till date. And let's just see what the name of the district is going to be. Dale Square? Nah, don't like it. Barlow Square, also don't like that. Mulberry. I like Mulberry. So let's have Mulberry District. Mulberry District is probably going to be one of our biggest ones. Autumn and Sycamore are small districts. Myrtle is the smallest one. We are going, by the way, we are going to expand slightly more, a little bit of Myrtle. I think Myrtle should also have part of the woodland forest area. So I think Myrtle should be all of this. Okay, and I have plans for Myrtle later on. I want to transform Myrtle in some kind of commercial district with a supermarket and a couple of shops, a big parking lot. I think it definitely would look good. I also want to do something here on the Sunset Complex. Initially, I had an idea to have here some kind of diamond interchange with a simple bridge, stuff like that. I think we're gonna do that somewhere around here. It's close to these, but it's gonna be fine, I think. And then around here, we're gonna be building a lot of these interchanges, diamond interchanges. So they're small, and they're gonna be connecting a lot of areas through the main highway. That's why I wanted to build these interchange. And now that we have this in here, I would like this one to be some kind of collector. I designed this like that. I think I'm gonna do it slightly different through here because I don't want to build anything through here. So we're gonna pause this for a second. Okay, so from this area in here, we're gonna start building a couple of basically roads that will end up in cul-de-sacs. I mean, I'm okay with building kind of, and we can build, I think we can build very simple roads. We don't need to build them with trees or anything like that. I know that the terrain here, the topology in here is flat, then you have these kind of hill going on. Let's build something around here first. Oh, by the way, important, let's make the team here to be, and let's enable team management, and I want to be European suburbia. So the buildings around here are going to be European suburbia. Okay, and we're gonna build a couple of, and I think we're gonna start through here because it would make more sense that they would expand through this area around here. And even through here, this is kind of like a collector road. Not entirely sure we're gonna build anything around there. And the good thing is that this will avoid all the traffic that wants to go to industries. They will go through here instead of coming through here and through there. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I'm thinking about, I mean, we can build a couple of straight roads. Look and feel around here when you get through here is that you'll have these kind of cool areas, and you can park around here for sure. And by the way, let's remove that, so there's no despawning, so cars cannot be removed from the traffic. This is gonna probably cause a little bit more traffic if we don't have the good roads around there, but I think this area should be fine. We definitely gonna build around here using Move It later on, not at the time, but later on I think we can do that. There's a bit of walking around here and all these areas. Oh, why not do the same thing around here too? I like that, so they can walk around that area, so from cul-de-sac. Even here, I wouldn't mind doing it so around like that. I don't mind destroying a couple of houses in the process. Even there you go. For the time being, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We still have, like we can see in here, we still have like a lot of demand for residential. If we need to reach, and if we want to reach the next milestone, which is, and I can check it here, the big town, 8,000 citizens, we're gonna have to add a lot more people coming into our city, and we have a lot of areas in here where we can start adding those people in. And on the next episode, that's probably what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on Mulberry today's episode, I spent over way too much time building this interchange, but it definitely looks cool. I like it. It definitely makes it all look better. It's very similar to kind of the highway interchange system that we have around here. It's similar, not the same, but similar. So it's cool, and yeah, we can start building around and grow up. Eventually, even Valley, we can look in here in Valley and start, changing a little bit the layout and the look and feel of Valley, to be honest. And I definitely would like to place some of these buildings, like these ones, around Autumn area. I don't really like these big ones. This is a low density. I don't want, this seems like a medium density kind of working, commercial building. And that, I wouldn't want that around here. So these guys also have access to high school. They should have access to elementary school around here. It's a bit far away, so we're gonna have our own elementary school. I think we could have something around here, which is kind of more squarish. And then we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna be playing around it. We definitely, in here in this area, you don't really need parking lots, because most of these guys around here, they can park in the roads, in the streets. But overall, yeah, I think it's definitely looking good. Let's look at traffic, because we were playing around with this, see if there's any location where traffic is a bit complicated. I can see in here there's a lot of cars parked in. I think, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. This has, I mean, we're not gonna do that yet. I was thinking we could build a parking lot around here in this empty space, so these cars don't have to be parked through here. But yeah, and even here in Autumn there's a bit of traffic, but not much. It's, yeah, everything seems to be kind of green, and I like it. Alright guys, once again, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to check the next episodes, and I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.